Hi everybody, we are headed on to Unit 8, Lesson 8, and we're still working with statistics, and this is finding the range. And you're going to love this lesson, it's super easy. We're still just looking at data and finding different ways to understand the data that we are looking at. So a couple new vocabulary words. Spread is the value that describes the proximity among the data points in a set. May or may not include an outlier. It's just the spread, all the data spread out, basically. Range, I know it's so confusing the way they put these. Range describes that spread. So it's calculating from the smallest number to the biggest number. Super easy. So if you see these are the data points, 35, 39, 40, 40, 41. The range is, actually this is a mistake, is 41 to 35. I like going smallest to largest, but I see why they put the biggest number first. So they put it in order from small to big, took the biggest number, subtracted the smaller number, and the range is 6. That's all you have to do is you're figuring out the range. So if I took the birthdays of everyone, or how old all of you are, you're 11 and 12. If I'm not going to describe my age, the range is 1 because you're all about 1 year apart. You're all 11 or 12. The outlier, that would be me. If all of a sudden we threw my age into the mix and I'm 53, I would be the outlier because that point is distinctly separate from the other one. So you guys are all 11 and 12, and then I'm way out there at the 53 mark, and I would be considered an outlier. So yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're still working on those same problems that we did at I think it was the first or second lesson. So your first step is always to put it in order from least to greatest. Order, least to greatest. And because I don't feel like messing with these fractions, we're going to take them off for this because I want you to understand the concept of range. I don't really want this lesson to go into detail on how to add and subtract fractions. Okay, that was a 5th grade standard, and you guys, I don't want to lose you at this point. So I've got a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones, and a 2, a 2, and a 2. So from least to greatest, I'm going to subtract largest number by lowest number. So this would be kind of like if it was like if we were doing 11, say these were all 11s and these were all 12s, there's going to be 1 year between you guys. So 2 minus 1 equals 1. Guess what? That's the range. It is that simple. Okay, let's do another one. You guys are gonna, as long as you can remember the steps or look back in your notes for the steps, statistics is easy. Okay, same thing here. We're gonna find the range of the data. So our smallest number is a 0. Do I have any more zeros? And then I have a 1. Actually, all you have to do is find the 2 numbers that, like the smallest and the biggest. This is biggest. The only problem with doing it this way, this is a shortcut, is don't accidentally skim over, because you want to make sure there's no negative number. So I know 0 is my lowest number. 16 is my highest number. So what's 16 minus 0 equals 16? That's your range. Isn't it easy, you guys? Okay, structured guided practice. We are going to just pretend that these aren't here. We're not dealing with it for now. We will be reviewing those. My biggest number is a 2 and my smallest number is a 1. 1 is the range. Okay. And then at a soda company, how many days we're delivering drivers? Okay, this is that same one. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Don't go, oh yeah, 10 must be the biggest. No, look, here's a 40. And then I have a 0, and there's no negative numbers. So 40 minus 0 is 40. And the way you would say this is you would say the spread of the data gives a range of 40 days. Something like that. Super easy, not hard at all. Okay, now you are going to do your final check. And there's just a couple that have a fraction. Don't worry about it. Find the largest and the smallest number, subtract, that gives you your range. Easy. Let's see what we have. Oh, all right. Let's see what we have for homework. It's a spiral review. Oh, inequalities. Remember, those are when you see less than, greater than, or equal, the alligator always eats the bigger number, right? So you're going to have to do, these are all you're doing is a number decreased by 3, you're subtracting by 3, and it's more than 12. You're just making those, you don't have to solve it. You're just giving those number sentences with the right symbols. And then for homework is just 2 more problems on range. Easy peasy. I will see you guys on our meeting, so make sure you ask questions.